Woo!
Oh, that sounded great. I think I got a warning on my mic that I was too loud.
How's it going, buddy?
How's it going, man?
It's going,
Another day,
Kids
And guess
asleep at
what?
the
Guess what? We're back. Everyone thought that we were a one and done, one
Yeah,
pump jump.
they were like, this podcast
Yeah.
sucks. More
They
like this
wrote us
podcast
off.
sucks.
They wrote us off, and we're back.
Back with the title, aren't we?
What's up?
We're back with the title.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we back with the title?
I mean, well, our teams aren't back with a title, but I think we have a title.
Yeah.
Very
Good point. So we're gonna get right into it this week. Okay, we got no draft on today.
And this is how it's gonna be most of the time.
Yeah, this is how it's gonna be most of the time for viewers wondering.
98, we got to get 100. That's the goal.
Yeah, we have to get those views up, guys. Because once we get the views up, me and Preston could start going live. But
damn right.
Until then, we got to do these videos, get some viewers up, and we could go live instead of doing these videos.
About 100. We need to get that up to 125, 150. We'll try to get up about 25 each
Hell
week.
Yeah.
We're thinking about every week, every Wednesday-ish or sometime once a week.
I'm hoping once a week. Let's hope we can get to that goal. But if not, hoping once every minimum 10-ish, 9-ish days. But I want to hit one a week.
Let's get this going. Once we get football season going, we might be hitting twice a week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Once football season starts, that's a free for all.
We cover Monday night, Thursday night, overall.
Yeah.
But let's get us into it, Jimmy. What you got? Let's get right into this damn thing.
All right. So unfortunately, let's start off with the the shits. The shitty part.
Oh, you read it right there.
Yeah. Do the White Sox have life?
They're 6-25 now.
Yeah.
They doubled their wins last weekend. Got a little stoked, Yeah. They swept the Rays.
Yeah, swept the Rays. Look decent.
Can we talk? The shocker, Eric Fetty? Eric Fetty Wap?
Yeah, man. I picked him up in some fantasy leagues.
I picked him up in one of my leagues. Dude had 10 or 11 strikeouts, then came back around with 8.
Yeah.
He was a stud in Japan, I think, or one of those other leagues.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He had his chance, got drafted, high draft pick, sucked in the majors.
Yep.
Career minor leaguer. Then he went across seas. The White Sox picked him up, and I actually heard about him, but I'm like, I know what's this gonna be, and he's our best pitcher by far.
Yeah. I don't see it lasting.
You know what? He's 31 years old. I wish he was 26. It could be more of a thing, but too bad we're not good, because this would be a cooler story if he was 31 years old and something like this happened on a good team. But he's the shining light right now. He's probably our best player, and he's by far our best player.
Now, do you think we use him as trade bait? If he keeps this up.
You're asking the wrong person, because people that followed me on Twitter, I said trade every damn person.
Oh, yeah. I didn't
even see trade. I said
everyone look at the bottom right there. Follow us on Twitter. You'll see a lot of me and Preston bitching about the White Sox.
You know what, though? I'm glad we started this right off the top. I wanted to play a little drinking game with Jimmy here. We're going to start this off the bat. I didn't know when I was going to get this in here, but since we're about the White Sox, we're about the White Sox.
For anyone watching, I have no idea what he's talking about.
I'm going in blindly on this. It's going in blind.
I don't even know if I'm going to like it. So I just
told Jimmy there's a drinking game, so here we go here. I'm going to want Jimmy to tell me the White Sox starting lineup today. And every person he gets right, I'll go by position, so he doesn't have to tell me the exact, how the lineup was, but just who started in each position. If he gets it right, I will take a drink. If he gets it wrong, he will take a drink.
Oh, this is brutal. It sounds like I'm going to be drinking a lot.
All right, Jimmy, you ready?
All right.
Starting pitcher.
Oh, let's see who pitched today. Well, I know they lost.
For the record, I already know this because I wrote it down. So let's get down there. I would have had some of them, but.
Oh, my God. If you guys can hear that audio, I am so sorry. My loving fiance is cooking a steak right now, and all I hear is sizzling.
I'm like, it's sizzling like the Bears.
Dude, I know. Oh, my God. I thought it was. Thank God for people watching.
But here we go.
I was like, oh, my God. Is my audio bugging out on me? All right. So let's see. It wasn't Crochet who pitched today.
It was not take a drink. It was Flexen.
No, I said it wasn't.
Oh, no.
You take a drink for your error. I was like, I didn't say it was.
You aren't getting it. You aren't.
Right, there we go.
You aren't getting it.
No, I wasn't gonna get it.
Catcher.
I'm not gonna lie. If Crochet isn't pitching, and he's been hit hard this year.
He's got a ERA over 6. Probably.
Yeah, but he's got nasty stuff, dude.
Don't like.
He's got nasty stuff.
Locating the fastball is the problem. I heard AJ Pierzynski talking about it yesterday.
Yeah.
If he threw like a lot of these fastballs inside, he'd get strikeouts, but he's throwing them over the plate where they're getting hit because anyone can catch up to a fastball on the outside.
Yeah.
But I don't think you were going to guess it.
No, I wasn't going to guess that.
Who? Catcher.
Catcher. I'm going to Corey Lee.
Oh, he got it.
Whoa, look at that.
First,
I believe I was going to say I saw some highlights on that one. Didn't he hit a dinger today? Corey Lee?
No, maybe he did. I
think he did. First base. Got to be Vaughn.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be. Shouldn't be, but
yeah. Hopefully he comes out of a whatever.
And that 193, I wrote the averages down. Disgusting.
I know, man.
He get demoted like Jose Abreu, but
right.
Who was the second baseman?
Second base. Oh God. Can you give hints? Do I get a lifeline?
My hit will be he's batting 159.
Oh, that's the whole team. Oh God. I don't know.
Lincoln. He's taking a drink. It is Braden Shoemaker.
Shoemaker. I wouldn't have put Shoemaker there.
All right. Who started at shortstop?
God.
Batting 216 and made a terrible error today with the bases loaded. That kind of cost.
DeJong?
It was DeJong.
Okay.
We got him for defense, and he's out there making errors.
There we go.
Third base.
Man, dude, I feel like we flipped so much with third baseman. It's not Moncada because, the dude's made of glass.
Dudes,
or supposed star players are never in.
You don't talk good about Moncada because you had his back for all these years, and I'm the one.
Well, when I had his back, though, he was actually playing well.
He was. Now,
dude can't do anything. I don't know if I know who played third base today.
Is this you giving up on that one?
All
right. They called him up last week. He's been a Sox for some few years now. Danny Mendick.
Oh, I did see that today. Damn it.
Left field.
I'm not gonna lie. This is the bad Sox fan in me. Thought we released him a while ago.
We did. We brought him back.
And we brought him back. Okay. Didn't he tear his ACL last year? Was it last year? Oh. But yeah, didn't he tear his ACL?
I'm not sure. He's not on my radar for play.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not really thinking about Mendick. You know what I mean?
I'm thinking about Mendick all the damn time. Left fielder.
Dude, left fielder. Oh, that's Benintendi, right?
You're damn right. It's Benintendi.
Yeah.
Good adding 200 and Drew Benintendi.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's actually
Chicago White Sox history right there.
So pathetic, dude.
I love it here.
Think about that. That's so sad.
Here's the best batting average on the team right now, playing center field.
Was Robert still playing?
No, he's been out for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks now.
I didn't know if he came. Is he out still?
He's still out.
Oh God! What? Maybe I drank. He came back.
Oh, yes, take a damn drink here.
No, that wasn't a guess. All right, yeah, it was a guess.
It is newly acquired Tommy Pham.
Oh yeah.
He's batting.
I actually like that addition.
He's batting 375.
Yeah, I feel like he's the guy responsible for bringing some life into the. By life, I mean like
we had no pulse. Now it's
we have no pulse, and now we don't have a pulse still, but like our body twitched. You know what I mean?
And our right fielder, he's probably the best player on the team that's played all year.
You said best player on the team?
If you don't count Tommy Pham, he's probably been the best player this
year. Sheets?
Gavin Sheets.
Sheets.
Who, by the way, is that light bothering us in the back there? Let me turn that light off.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But you gotta love good old Gavin Sheets, who is a big ass guy playing right field, even though
Yeah, it's just another, honestly, in my opinion, failed experiment on the South Side.
everybody, Andrew Vaughn, Gavin.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing better than, like you said, he's probably our best player this year, but that's not saying much.
No, and then this one will be fun. Who's starting at DH at batting 213?
213
Probably the
starting
worst.
DH. Is that Eloy?
No, he normally he would be. He's not starting. I don't know why this guy is. It is Robbie Grossman.
Oh my god, dude, that's just
So
what is wrong with us?
0-1. You got 1, 2, 3.
I feel like we were close to a split there.
Yep, you got 5 and 5. I don't think you got the pitcher right. So yeah, you went 5 and 5.
There we go. There we go.
Our favorite team though. We should be maybe miss one.
Yeah, I know. It's sad, man. Like I don't have fun watching them.
I gave them some watch. So they swept the Rays. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch it. And you can call me a fair weather fan. I'm not clearly, but it's hard for me. It's hard for me to support a team that doesn't support themselves.
Yep.
Like they don't like.
That's a Jerry team for you.
And it's just disgusting how this team went from being like thinking they were getting on the cusp of a championship in 2022. Yep. They kicked ass in 21, and then in 2022, how quickly it fell apart to this. Like we were in the playoffs 3 years ago.
Yeah, you know what sucks is thinking. The shitty part about all this is like defending them to people in like 2019, 2020, and being like, oh, this team's gonna make a deep run, blah blah blah. No, I just look like a jackass.
Well, I'm okay with losing to the Astros in 21. Astros were.
I mean, yeah, the Astros are the Astros, but still, I mean, we would have lost to anybody.
We were getting our feet wet in 21. I mean,
yeah, we would have lost to anybody. You could have put our minor league team out there, Spring Green. Me and you could have pitched against them, and we would have won.
No, I'm talking about the team after the good 2-year teams.
Yeah, dude, they were going to choke in the playoffs no matter what.
Well, so the first year we made the playoffs was the COVID year in 2020. I don't count that, even though Jose Abreu had one of the best 60-game runs I could ever imagine.
Yeah,
and that's what's sickening because and Jose Abreu was good also in 21, and Eloy. Yeah. Eloy was, but 21 was the year Eloy got hurt before the season started, I believe. Yeah. And then the whole. And Mikado wasn't good, but we were still winning games because Tim Anderson kicked ass. Abreu was still good.
Yeah.
Yasmani never really picked it up. He hit clutch hits here and there.
I heard a rumor this offseason that he was terrible in the clubhouse.
Yeah, I heard that
too.
That
he was starting a bunch of shit and players didn't like him. And
but our pitching.
Now, I know Yasmani's going to watch this and probably come at me, but
dude wasn't good. I mean, he was the worst Adam Dunn.
Dude, I could run laps around that guy, man.
He can't field.
No, he can't do anything.
And we made it because of pitch like Lance Lynn I loved.
Now, if people go back on our Twitters, which is listed at the bottom of the screen there. Little plug right there. But you will see me excited that we signed Grandal. But, I was a little boy then,
I was pretty pumped. It was fun though. I watched the White Sox yesterday, and it was on TBS. And AJ Pierzynski was announcing the game.
Dude, I want him to be our coach so bad.
Do. Like Pedro Grifol is the worst coach.
Ribs.
I didn't like it from the get go.
Me either.
And before that, I know people hated the Tony La Russa hiring. I was one of the fans of it. I liked them. I get the problem.
I was too. I was okay with it.
Like, I guess I wouldn't say I loved it. It was more of like. I'm like, I have no problem with it because Rick Renteria is kind of a builder upper, but he's not a championship level coach. He's good. He's decent at developing.
Right.
Like he did. The Cubs did him wrong. The White Sox did him wrong. Kind of. They're like, okay, you got us to almost there. We're not going to give you the chance to get us over there. We're just going to give you a chance to almost, and then we're going to fire you. We're going to get Joe Madden, or we're going to get Tony La Russa.
Dude, it's
playoffs and the Cubs.
It's a never-ending piss-poor cycle that we're never going to get off. Like we're on a merry-go-round, man. It's the same thing over and over.
Rebuild, but I mean, like this whole remember Rick Hahn did all this stuff, and he promised all this stuff, a lot of talk. And at that time, we thought, Jose Quintana for Eloy and Dylan Cease, which they still won that trade, but it wasn't as good as it was supposed to be. And then we traded.
I don't know. You say that they won that trade?
Yeah, they still won that trade. Quintana was awful for the Cubs, and at least Eloy hit 30 homers a couple times. And Dylan Cease
Uh,
was young. I mean,
yeah. I mean, I guess we did
what
get a
was
little bit out
Quintana
of those
for
guys.
us from there on out? Nothing. So
We did get some good pieces for
we got
Cease.
Nick Madrigal out of a trade from the Cubs. I don't remember. He was part of another trade. I don't think he was part of the. I forgot how we got Madrigal from the Cubs. No, we got Madrigal from the. No, we drafted him. My fault.
Yeah, we drafted him and
We
traded
traded
him to the
the
Cubs.
Kimbrel trade,
Yep. That
and
was
that
a lovely trade. That
was
worked out so well for us.
it didn't work well for anybody really. But Nick Madrigal was so good with the White Sox. With the Cubs, he kind of fell off. But with the White Sox, he was just that fun-loving, good fielder.
Yeah. I did. I think we make bad move after bad move.
Who else was all like it? Just and then the Chris Sale trade, we got Moncada and Kopech. Both guys can't stay healthy. You could say the same thing for Sale, but he went there and won a World Series, if you remember. He at least brought the Red Sox a World Series.
Yep.
Oh, and talk about this. We traded Adamy into the Nationals. We thought we robbed them. We got Giolito and Ronaldo Lopez
Giolito.
and Dane Dunning. And guess what? Guess who won a World Series? Adam Eaton won the World Series with the Nationals the year after that. After it was Chris Sale won it the 1 year after that was Adam Eaton. Oh, guess what? Dane Dunning won the World Series with the Rangers last year, and we traded him to. Or did we trade him? Yeah, we traded him to the Rangers for somebody. Forgot who. Who did we get in that trade? We got
That was a Lance Lynn deal, right?
Yeah. Yep. And Lance Lynn had a good year with the White Sox.
I think I remember me being pretty excited about it and you not being a big fan of it.
I was becoming they trade guys like I was.
You like Dane Dunning, right?
Patrick and Dane Dunning were become my favorite players, and those were two guys we traded during that run.
It ended up being like I thought it was a fair trade because Dane Dunning's really, I mean,
he's been solid. Lance Lynn kicked ass the 1 year, and then he kind of
that's what I'm saying.
Then he was
Lance Lynn had a good year, and then was garbage the rest.
Just like Dallas Keuchel. Dallas Keuchel was a stud of the White Sox first year.
Oh yeah, he was a real pleasure to be around. I hear.
Yeah, he's also bitching about it. They thought he was looking. Then we got Joe Kelly. He's a good reliever. Comes to the White Sox. Also, he's not a good reliever. Yeah. It just doesn't work well. Like the White Sox just don't. They need someone now, and I don't think Chris Getz is the answer.
Oh no, I mean.
Like Swift is to the Bears, but they kind of need a guy that knows talent, that's done stuff, like has a resume like Ryan Poles for the Bears, because I saw a bunch of like Ryan Pace, with the Bears. Ryan Pace used to trade up a lot. Trade up and get rid of the picks to get the stud he needs. You look at what Ryan Poles is doing; he's trading back and still getting the talent that he needs. And we still look at the roster we have now for the Bears. I know this is getting scattered and moving all over the place a little bit, but this is what a general manager is more of the topic going with. He's built a roster that's really good and looks like a playoff roster with like 7 picks.
But the White Sox problem will always come down to until Jerry is dead and long gone and the Reinsdorfs are out of the picture, the White Sox will never succeed.
And you can say
we got lucky in 2005. That roster should not have been as good as it was.
It fit well because of Ozzie Guillen.
But Ozzie brought a lot of those guys. He made them closer. He made them better baseball players. But there's no reason that roster should have done that well.
They might have lost.
It was a bunch of nobodies, dude.
I want nobodies.
Oh, come on, man.
Who was nobodies?
Okay, let's look at Freddie Garcia's career.
Freddie Garcia was not a nobody. They got him after a pretty good year with the Mariners, and he had a successful career.
All right, let's pull up his stats right now.
He had a 16-8 season. He did well.
Career?
What
do you think his ERA is?
It's probably in the mid threes. And
if it is, I'll be shocked.
He was pretty.
I'll apologize if it is.
Freddie Garcia wasn't a nobody. And he had a long career, and he came back around with the White Sox, if you remember. And I think he was part of that run in 20.
Pretty long career too.
Przinsky wasn't a nobody. Paul Konerko wasn't a nobody. Tadahiro Iguchi was new. He wasn't nobody, but he was a rookie, and he was a surprise. I don't even think I knew who he was going into that 05 season. Did you know who he was starting that year?
4.15 ERA career.
Not all those were. I mean,
I know that's also a tough stat to look at right there.
But he wasn't a nobody. And then I remember, I don't know how well you remember that '05 year. The Sox traded Carlos Lee, who was young,
Yeah.
was kicking ass, and they
I
traded him
mean, Freddie Garcia won some games. 1999 with Seattle. He went 17-8.
in '99.
Okay, I think he had some good run support. ERA 4.07. Yeah, 17
Well,
and
you
8 in
got you know
99.
who's those Seattle teams? A Rod and Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah, 2001, 18-6, 16-10,
And then we traded for him in '04, and I think halfway through '04,
2004. He went 9-4 for us.
and then
Yeah, World Series year 3.87, which was his. Uh,
for the record, keep in mind it's a different era in baseball in '05 compared to what it is now.
oh yeah,
And like, it's just like, and that team was. Well,
I didn't mean to target Freddie Garcia. I didn't realize that you two were in a relationship together. My bad, man.
from nobody.
Yeah.
Freddie
No,
Garcia,
I mean, but it was like dude, we went through like 3 closers that year.
that
Who was it? Our first one was like Dustin Hermanson.
he was. No, he was the
Yeah, he was the second guy. We had that Japanese pitcher, right? What was
Shake,
his name? Do you remember?
and
Yeah.
he threw that little 40-mile-per-hour curveball that
Yep. Yep.
but once you figure it out, that ball's going 500.
Oh, 100%.
And then
I like Dustin Hermanson. What's that?
he closed most of the year, and then
Yeah, and then Bobby James came out of nowhere.
Remember, he got like 4 saves, but he just was the guy.
Yeah.
And he had a run, but I love now how we transitioned from our shit team to our good.
Yep.
Let's talk about something we like more.
Yeah. I love talking about the White Sox. I really do. They're, such a great team. We got to move to the next topic, though. All right. And I got one here. It's going to be a very quick topic, but I saw something and it pissed me off. Okay. Ready for it? Preston doesn't even know what we're going to talk about right here.
Oh.
What's next?
So
I only bring it up. I hate LeBron for, whoever's watching this. Hate LeBron with a passion. But I saw a video. Let me see if I can bring it up. I'm new to this editing stuff, so if I don't do it correctly, forgive me, people. But let's see if this plays.
And it's just basketball. At the end of the day, it's just basketball.
Against the Nuggets.
Oh, hey, they cut you off for the couple seconds. Reboot that or say it again. What did he say again?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
This was LeBron after they went down 0-3 after losing, and he said it's just basketball.
He is, but Michael Jordan.
Oh yeah, but all sports are just sports.
It's just basketball. Just
Do
basketball.
you want your guys to say that? What if anybody on our team said that? Would you be like, oh yeah, they're right?
Just basketball gave you $1 billion there, bud.
Exactly. Just basketball made his entire life.
My thing is, my problem's not with LeBron, even though there's moments I can't stand. My problem is with the LeBron apologists and his fans. They all are just so in love with him, and they take it so offensively.
Yep.
He's the second best player in the league ever.
Yep.
Like, that's such a bad thing to say.
I've been seeing a lot of mock trades going on, and for whatever reason, everyone's like, oh yeah, the only way he can end his career is by going to Chicago. What? I'm
not entertained. I don't want him. I don't want Kevin Durant.
No offense, Preston. I would rather see you play for the Chicago Bulls than LeBron.
And further, here's a hot take for everybody. I think Jamal Murray is more clutch than LeBron James.
I don't think that's a hot take. I think that's
many LeBron clutch moments.
Yeah.
You know what?
This year and last year?
Yeah, this year, last year, and LeBron,
last year he had some clutch moments. Absolutely.
We're talking different stories here because let's remember we're going to go back about 8 years or 10 years ago, 9 years ago, whatever it was. That first series against the Spurs, against the Heat. So I guess technically it would have been like 12, 13 years ago. But
yep.
LeBron misses that free throw, and then Chris Bosh bails him out. Those are the Ray Allen. He drains the three.
Yep.
Of course, the game 7 because of that. If they don't do that, LeBron's known for missing the free throw. Spurs win a title, and they win another one.
Yep.
Has 3 rings.
And I don't want those LeBron D writers to be like, he's one of the greatest of all time. Obviously, he's one of the best to ever do it.
He's top 5, top 3, top 2.
Yeah, that's no argument. I completely understand. Yes, he's one of the best to ever play the game. I can't stand the way he plays. Dude, it's so difficult to watch a full game of his.
Did you watch that last game, that Nuggets Lakers game, Game 5?
I did not catch that one. No.
LeBron and
NBA right now is a tough watch for me.
LeBron and Anthony Davis are the most dramatic people I've ever seen play the game. Every time they get touched, like Anthony Davis barely got nicked by a shoulder.
Oh, I did see that. I did see those highlights.
Like he got sniped. And he barely got bumped, and by a guy that's better than him.
That was actually pretty sad, dude.
And
we play rougher pickup games.
And he flew 10 feet in front and was on the ground like he got like freaking shot by a sniper.
You know where he learned that from too.
They are the most dramatic players in the league. It's acting for them instead of actually playing basketball, and it's just, and they're not the only ones, but they are at the top of that list.
Yep. He learned all that from LeBron. I don't know if he did that before LeBron. Maybe.
No, I think he was just going nuts with the Pelicans.
Yeah.
Another stat I saw that pissed me off in that same game was they were talking about, who were the best players in elimination games.
Yeah.
Had LeBron at the top of the list with like 4 other guys that are, studs. And I guess Jordan was on that list. But I know for a fact Jordan has not played in a lot of elimination games. He's been the Limitator. He's not.
He didn't get there.
No, there's always a stat that they always say every time is the Bulls never went to a Game 7 in the finals. In the 6 times he went. He ever went to a Game 7? It was early on in his career when he had nobody.
Yeah. God, dude, I wish, thinking about those days, like I know me, you, and our buddy Matt has talked about that in the past, but I wish I remember more. Like I remember them being on TV late 90s, not mid 90s even really.
We were 6
yeah, like I remember a little bit, but I wish I could have enjoyed it. You know what I mean?
I vaguely remember the last shot, and it was fun, and you didn't appreciate it because you didn't.
Well, I grew up being a Lakers fan.
That's disgusting.
Like when I was a kid, and obviously, like that's the easy thing to do.
I couldn't stand Shaq and Kobe.
Oh, I love Shaq. Shaq was my favorite player.
It's easy to respect him now when they leave and retire.
Well, dude, like now he's he's entertaining as hell.
He's hilarious.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Kobe,
he's also a genuinely good guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, him and Charles Barkley are funny as hell.
That's a perfect and Kenny, the Jets.
Oh yeah. I hope that never. I heard that it might though. It
might go to NBC.
Oh, okay. Is that what it was?
Yeah. And that'd be crazy. Yeah,
I haven't seen you drinking a little bit, man.
A sipper dipper. I only had one drinking game on the mind here.
Jill chug.
A little chug. Halfway through.
Jill's chugging with us. For those watching, my loving fiance is in the background on the couch eating a lovely steak salad.
It's been gone for hours.
It's been gone for hours, she says.
The steak is not meant to be in a salad. A steak is meant to be fatty and supposed to be.
Preston says a steak is not meant to be in a salad.
That's for grilled chicken. Grilled chicken belongs.
Do you have an argument? Would you like to jump on the pod and discuss? She says, no, thank you.
I'm not here for the steaks and the
salad. Well, the steak salad conversation, that's for another day. We'll bring that.
Good, but it's not meant to be that way.
Dude, here's a hot take for you. I guess we're getting deep into it. Steak is highly overrated.
Well, it's all about how it's cooked.
I guess.
But I don't know how many times you have steak. My wife does not like red meat. And I do.
Steak to me is a slab of meat, and it's like,
you're not American.
I don't know why, but that kind of hurt my feelings. I'm very American.
Overseas.
Hey, I'm your typical American, okay? I'm a obese man who loves beer and food. All right.
I'm your typical. I'm obese man wearing my.
No, you are not obese. Shush.
I'm wearing my 3rd grade T-shirt. Getting ready for my school picture.
I was just telling Jill the other day. I went shopping for clothes. I can't do stripes, man.
I should. I bought it once.
Stripes and a big man don't work.
That my bachelor party in New Orleans, I thought this was just the coolest shirt then, and then after I wore it a couple times and I got digs, I'm like, you know what? I do look like a kid in 3rd grade.
Nah, man, that's at least a 4th grade shirt, dude.
Yeah, I was trying to do.
Wait, that should be the thumbnail for this this one.
3rd grader.
Oh god. All right, let's go to the next topic. I don't want to spend a lot of time talking about LeBron. He's not worth it.
Now he's eliminated.
Yeah.
Oh,
So let's,
who do you got though? So here we go. Big series coming up though. Nuggets Timberwolves. Jokic versus Gobert down there. You got
I think
Anthony Edwards is that dude. He's coming on strong. But Jamal Murray, I don't know if you knew this. Jamal Murray is one of my favorite players in the NBA. It's been a couple.
Oh
years.
yeah, I agree. I love watching him play.
I'm thinking about the shirt there.
I think I would totally be okay with the Timberwolves winning. But I would love, dude. I love Jokic.
He is the ugliest player, and
yeah, hell yeah, he is.
How he plays, like his stats.
You all right in there? My God,
his stats look beautiful every game, and like everything he does. But what he's doing, he looks slow, fat, out of.
I know, man. Dude, when he runs, he looks like me when I run to the bathroom to take a shit. Like
so slow moving, but yet it goes in. He makes the right pass. He gets the right board.
Yep.
It happens all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I love Jokic. He's one of those players that he doesn't make it look pretty, but it's simple. You know what I mean?
Title would be huge for his legacy, and he's been. You know what's funny? He was a 2nd round pick, a late 2nd round pick.
Yeah, I remember what was it, 2 years ago? We did a NBA fantasy league.
It's been a couple of years. The NBA is harder for me.
I won that league, of course, and then it got shut down. Jokic was my first pick.
Jokic.
Yeah. The Joker.
Hell yeah. Oh,
cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Where is my... Oh, it's over here. Oh, my God. I've been looking up top here. No wonder why...
Oh, you bouncing the wrong thing.
Dude, I've been cheersing the wrong thing the whole time.
What's that sound?
Apparently, I'm not familiar with my camera. Oh, hell yeah. Hey, loving fiance of mine. Thank you.
I'll
do 2.
Oh.
I think I got time for 2. All right, let's go to all right, what do you think about this one?
Oh, A. That's an A.
Yeah. You have to.
A.
Who was it? Someone I saw on ESPN. Oh, I think it was Mel Kiper actually. Gave him a B because he said that they picked the players that they were supposed to, and it was a given. So, okay, so we're going to punish the Bears for making the right picks?
If you want to give him a B for getting the punter in the 4th round,
all right,
I can understand that, but I think it was a good move because
oh, yeah, you're in it now.
Trent Hill was so fucking terrible last year, punter.
So,
and they cut him instantly today or yesterday.
I'm so happy we got rid of him. I couldn't deal with him anymore.
They were just 30-yard
Trenton Gill.
Yeah.
Dude, that little prissy sissy boy. I'm sorry, I couldn't do it, man.
Kitty boy.
Dude, I could not do it. His 30-yard punts.
They were jokes.
Dude, kicking duds.
And this guy is supposed to be the best.
I could punt with my ass cheeks further than that.
This guy was the best graded punter out of Iowa. He was the best player on Iowa because, Iowa can't score points. And so,
that's what I'm saying, man.
Like this guy's, you don't use 4th rounders on punters or kickers, but I think this Bears team is so sound on every pick. If that's the guy they want to get, I 100% trust Ryan Poles, and it wasn't a bad pick.
I think he's gonna.
And
I said he's gonna win us some games. I really think he's going to.
And the best play of the night, I think, other than getting Caleb and getting lucky and getting Odunze,
right,
is that trade to get back in to get Booker the edge.
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
Was a good pick.
Yep, because next year, if I'm not mistaken, we have a decent amount of picks.
We have a 1st and 2 seconds.
2 seconds. I think we have 2.
I think it's like 7 picks, and that 2nd rounder.
We have a lot of picks.
So if Carolina's bad again, that could be like a 33rd to 39th pick in the draft.
And then we have a 6 from someone that can become a 4th.
That's the Steelers, and that's the
Steelers. Okay.
That we should have got more for, but it was a trade that had to be made.
Yeah, it had to happen.
It
had to happen.
We obviously lost the trade, It wasn't a good trade. It was just a good trade for the fact that you ended the drama and you just
Yep.
knew what was going to happen.
Yeah.
Only
No,
reason.
I completely agree.
'Cause
And
I wanted a first actually, but everyone said that first wasn't going to happen.
I
Clearly.
know. It like not to get. I mean, we're still kind of on topic here, but with Justin Fields, what were you expecting to get for Fields? Did we get what you thought we'd get?
No, I thought we were getting. There was a time that I really thought we were going to get a first pick from Atlanta. I really thought.
I never thought of first. I was
don't know
hoping a
why.
second.
I started thinking someone
We were
would
fools.
be dramatic and overreact and get them.
Yeah.
But basically, I thought a second.
Yeah.
I thought
Dude,
second.
You miss him yet?
No, I'm over. I forgot he was on the team.
Oh, dude, that hurts my heart.
I'm over.
I'm still not over Mitch.
He did nothing for us.
Yeah.
And it wasn't his fault.
But he was a good guy. I'm a little baby when it comes to that.
Who'd you love
man.
more, Fields or Trubisky?
Oh, Trubisky, man.
Because he at least played a postseason game, even though he had a better team.
Yeah. And I bring it up all the time, but my first ever YouTube video that I posted was a reaction to Trubisky getting drafted.
And now we got Caleb Williams in this podcast, y'all.
And then look, fast forward, God, how many years?
That's about 7 years, 8 years.
Yeah, 2017, right?
Yep.
Wow.
I remember his first start. I was working at United States Cold Storage, and I left early.
Oof. Should bleep their names out. We don't talk about them on.
Sponsor us. Well, and we had one guy comment, Jaegerman comment.
I know. Shout out. Like I said, I was a little boy then. I made some mistakes, and I still got a gnarly scar from that incident.
Jimmy made me look bad. I gave him a reference, and he freaking did not. I didn't get paid for him because he only lasted about 3 or whatever it was.
Hey, I was there for a while.
I think you just got your white hat and you were out the door.
No. Oh, I did. I did just get it. I had it for maybe 3 weeks. Wait, you never ended up getting paid for that?
No.
No?
I think I'd be there 6 months to then a year.
No, it was 3 months.
I don't know.
I was going through it, man. Mental health. Everyone take care of yourself. You know what I mean?
First day.
Don't work a job to where if you die, they'll have you replaced in minutes or hours. You know what I mean? Just don't waste your time. Find yourself a good job. And that's not even talking about pay. Find yourself a job that's going to care about you. Getting real right now. But yeah, no, that was a rough right off the bat, man. Sliced my finger open day one. I was just nervous. I was like a box cutter. What do I do with this?
I remember that. I just heard I'm excited. One of my best buds getting in here. You were on the other side of the other locker room. I remember getting stoked. I'm like, yeah, someone got hurt. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. I'm like, wait, my guy got hurt. And I remember you're walking back and you're just sleeping the floors. I'm like,
dude, yeah, man. I forget the guy's name. Another White Sox fan. Shout out him.
Richard McAlpin.
Who?
Richard McAlpin.
No, I think it was someone else.
You sliced your hand right next to him.
Yeah, but it was somebody else too, though. That was there. But anyway, I didn't know anybody. I didn't know what to say, and I just looked at him and I was like, damn! What should I do about this? He's just like, what the hell did you
do? Jake Hazelton, I think, drove you to the hospital, right?
Yeah, man, that was a fun conversation. And then the doctor told me to take a week off, and then I got back to the office. And they straight up were like, we're not giving you a week off. They're like, you can walk the floors and sweep. So I was like,
you swept. I remember you talked to you cut my numbers down. Not that I gave a damn. But
yeah, dude, honestly, at that point, I was like, yeah, I need to find something that right away. This isn't gonna last long. But I lost a lot of weight though doing it because I was walking probably.
You walked miles because there's 9 rooms. That's
my god, dude. Yeah, for people who don't know, this was a large warehouse. I probably ended up walking. What do you think?
And not just walking, but you had coats on you.
Yeah, heavy equipment. Yep. Would walk in the freezer. My beard would turn into ice. Everyone who worked there, oh my god, dude.
That was about 6 years ago.
Yeah. Funny how life changes because I could never picture myself back in that position.
I think about it, but Like I still work. I guess I don't really work.
I went for a second stint when I moved to Texas, and I worked there in Texas a little bit.
Oh, you worked at cold storage in Texas?
In Dallas, yep. I worked there for a little bit, and I lasted even shorter than I did in
It's so
Wilmington.
easy to go there. Like, yeah, I'm leaving. I'm not.
Yeah, I literally walked out in the middle of a shift. I was like, okay, this is pretty brutal.
But also,
This is,
working a job there when you put your 2 weeks in there, they just instantly get rid of you that day.
yeah, I mean, it's piss poor training. It's, I mean, not to get into job talk here, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
We
But
can talk
yeah,
about
and
Mavericks
then,
all day about that place.
oh my God, I know, man. I can talk for hours. So what are the expectations though for Caleb Williams and Rome Odunze?
They are high. Odunze not so much, but Caleb Williams.
One of those guys getting Rookie of the Year?
Caleb will. I mean,
I say yes.
Odunze has no shot.
Yeah,
Caleb,
but
I mean, so who's the other rookie car? I'm tired of the
Marvin Harrison Jr. most likely is probably going to be up there.
I'm just so tired of McCarthy. Everyone's saying McCarthy's in a better situation. I don't know how you say that. I mean,
I mean, with
the dog, but your running back's Aaron Jones. I do like Aaron Jones a lot.
Yeah.
I take Aaron Jones.
I don't know though. He's always hurt.
I'll take Aaron Jones over DeAndre Swift.
Yeah, he's always hurt. I don't expect him to be in much.
It should help with the expectations for the Bears or for Caleb Williams.
Expectations for the Bears?
Is that what you're saying? Is this for the Bears?
This is strictly for Caleb Williams.
I want to see
as rookies. What can we expect from them?
I want to see Caleb Williams win games, and I want to see a couple because of him.
Give me some numbers. All right, I'm gonna throw out some numbers for you, and you tell me if over or under the number.
Okay.
Touchdowns. Let's go 25.
You should be right there.
You think right around?
If you go over, you killed expectations.
Yeah. I forget what the stat line is, but he doesn't have to do much to break the rookie record.
No, you don't have to. You don't do much to beat the all-time.
Yeah, I think you show up, and I think you're breaking the rookie record.
Yards. I think 3,500 yards would be 6.5. So I think.
Yards. I'd be happy with anything over. Honestly, dude, 3,000.
I think Fields might have hit it once. I don't even know if he hit it.
No, hell no. Pass yards, absolutely not.
He should surpass it. He should be between 35 and 4 with that team. And then
I don't think he'll get to 4. I think he'll get.
I think he'll get over
rookie year. Yeah, this is just their rookie year.
I think he'll hit over 4 total.
All-purpose yards.
Yeah, because he's going to get about
500
yards. He's pretty quick.
Yeah.
He's not going to do what Fields did, but he'll probably get 400 to 500 rushing yards. And he's very off the cuff. Like, I just love, like, based on tape, like when things fall apart and how he manages out of them and makes things happen with his arm or legs, I love.
Yeah.
Now, NFL's different. You know, they adjusted those things, but I'm excited for those kind of plays because Fields, he made those plays happen. He panicked too soon. Fields would, I don't know, like he just.
Oh, if his first read was gone, dude, he was booking it.
Loved him because his legs were incredible. They get him out of situations, but like he didn't read a defense. That was him and Trubisky were bad at reading defenses.
Yeah.
And Caleb Williams, I trust him. I think we're in for I'm going to say my prediction for him: 27 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 3,700 yards.
Okay, I like it. I'm going to say around 3,200 yards passing. I'm going to say I'm going to keep it on the low for rushing. I'm going to say around 200, 250 rushing.
Oh, we're going to do rushing? Oh, I think he's going to get 530.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
I think he's going to be cautious his first year. I think 200, 250 rushing.
Don't want to see him get hurt on the quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. I think coaches are going to tell him to get his ass down.
Use Khalil Herbert, use Rashawn Johnson.
Yeah, exactly.
I just don't think this is going to fail. Because, I mean, even if they want to be cautious with them, you got DJ Moore and Keenan Allen and O'Doon screens. I know I don't want to.
Dude, you got so many different weapons.
I don't want to see many screens. We have seen plenty of screens as Bears fans. I'm about done with them. With
the guys that we have, I say there's no way. See, this is the Bear fan in me, though, man. I'm trying not to be biased, but with his weapons, I really don't see him his first year getting less than 28 touchdowns.
He shouldn't unless you run the ball
And two, I'm gonna say all-purpose touchdowns.
all purpose.
So rushing touchdowns and passing.
So I said 27, and then rushing. I'm gonna say he's gonna be at that 33 to 35 range.
Yeah,
And that
I say 28 minimum for rushing and passing.
predictions. That's not expectations. Expectations. Expectations is hard. Oh, I feel like looking at him, what he does means on wins and losses. I think that's the most important thing.
Yeah. What about talking a lot about Caleb here? What about Rome?
He can't control what he does. It depends how much they cover.
No, but what's a prediction here? What do you think first year receiving yards?
I'd like to see him get in the 40.
Keenan Allen's going to take a lot of those receptions, man.
Him and DJ Moore. I'd like to see him catch around 50. Get like 600-700 yards. His aren't as high.
That's fair.
Or 5 to 7 touchdowns.
Yep.
Yep.
I'd be happy with that.
I expect DJ Moore and Keenan. You got to think they could both hit 1,000, and they could both.
Dude, and then you got Komet, man, with red zone targets, like
and Gerald Everett's going to get a few.
Yep.
And we're forgetting DeAndre Swift could catch.
Swift, yep.
Like he's a catching back.
We haven't really had a catching back the last few years.
Oh, Montgomery's far from it. Not saying he was.
Who's the last catching back that we've had? You think? Who?
Tariq Cohen.
Cohen, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think there was anyone after him unless no. So I'm excited. So I mean, you're full. He's got that swag. I like him. He's a little bit of a jokester, but he's got swag. And
I like it.
I see when he was like, "The Bears."
The Bears.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. The damn claw, man. How do we like that?
It's probably pretty fruity, but it's okay.
I was gonna say a little bit on the fruity side, but hey, dude, if he wins us football games, man, I'll paint my nails for the damn Super Bowl.
That's all.
You know what I mean?
I think his expectations, though,
yep.
has nothing to do with how he plays. I mean, it matters how he plays, but if the Bears are winning, no one's gonna give a damn.
Super Bears, Super Bowl. Speaking of Super Bowl, here we go.
Yes.
You think we're making playoffs?
Without a doubt.
I agree. I think there's no way with what we did last year that we missed this year.
So let's see. So
unless Caleb, knock on wood, barring any injuries.
Our backup agent.
Oh, don't get me started, dude.
Fine.
He's got a lot of weapons. He better be fine. He's got Keenan Allen to dump it off to.
If it happens, we
can't throw further than 10 yards.
We can develop a safe play scheme for him to make DJ Moore and them get small passes, and they could do a lot of yak.
Yeah.
Yak.
Gucci gang.
No, but
I think I had a stroke.
So looking at because you look at so NFC teams. So are they a playoff team? So the Lions are going to win that division. Then you got the Niners winning that division over in the West. You got the Lions winning the North. You got the Eagles winning the East, and you got I think the Bucks or the Falcons will take the South. So at least 3 wild card teams. I don't like anybody in the West after them. Like the Rams are getting worse. The Seahawks are meh, and the Cardinals aren't there.
Yeah, I think Seahawks are.
Then you get
they still have some weapons.
Gene, they got to trade them.
Yeah, quarterback obviously is their biggest issue.
Then you got the South, which it's all about how the Falcons gel and if Baker could keep the Bucks going. I think the Panthers are bad and the Saints are bad. So it's
Panthers are done. I don't think Bryce Young is it, which is why that trade with the Bears made with them was.
But the Saints are in rebuild mode. They're done trying. They're rebuilding. And then at the Bucks, it worked last year. They were fine. And then the Falcons are trying to be good. And they might have it with Kirk Cousins, and they got Bijan, and they have a couple receivers in there. Their defense ain't great still, but I think the Bears are better than the Falcons, if you ask me. The Bucks,
I agree.
Bucks will probably win that division.
It's hard to say though, because with Cousins, man, Cousins just wins games, dude.
He doesn't win meaningful games, but he wins division.
Yeah, he'll stack them.
So that means we got 3 wildcard teams. Green Bay probably finds a way to get it.
They always.
The Cowboys. So Cowboys, Packers. I don't think Minnesota goes. I know everyone's all big about McCarthy,
Well,
but
Minnesota's. I think they're cooked.
you got to think the Bears, Vikings, and the Falcons / Bucks are the three teams battling because I don't think
I think there's no way Baker Mayfield has anything close to what he had last year.
Throw the Seahawks and Rams in there too, but I think the Bears are better than both of them because those would be the teams fighting for that 6-7 spot. And the Bears might be better than the Packers. I'm not saying that to be biased. Bears might be better than the Packers. I'm just going to give the Packers.
It's so hard to say because you can't.
Yeah, we haven't done nothing yet.
Yeah, we don't. Caleb might go in and shit the bed. You know what I mean?
Jordan Love shit the bed a few times last year.
Yeah, it took him a while to come around.
They were 3-6, I think, or 3-5, and then
whatever it was, and then that son of a bitch, took off and
the hell out of the cow.
Made me want to do some bad things.
But I looked after the draft. The Bears are -125 to make the playoffs, so they're big. They're favored to make the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, how many wins you putting us at?
I got you.
How many wins does it take to make the playoffs?
Because I don't have a note here on who they're playing this year. The schedule's not out. We need to do a big schedule.
Yeah, we know who we're playing. We just don't know the schedule.
We'll do a whole schedule thing in here in a couple of weeks when that does come out because that comes out May here.
Yeah,
we'll do wins and losses.
I think 2 weeks, couple of weeks here. The schedule release is going on. Yeah,
stuff. But if you're asking me this on a whim, I say 10 or 11.
Yep, that's about what I have us at. All right.
And then if you're asking me what deems the year as unsuccessful, I say anything 8 or lower.
Yeah, I agree. I say we make the playoffs with 11 wins. 11 or 10. I think it takes 10 to get in.
In the NFC, I don't know. 9 might get you in, but 10's safe.
Yeah, I think 10 gets you in. I think, God, dude, I hope Green Bay eats a pile of shit this year.
They added Josh Jacobs, who is a beast.
Oh, God. Pissed me off when I saw them sign him.
I know. So, I mean, it lies on their defense and Jordan Love. Yeah. Jordan Love keeps projecting and keeps going up. Then they found themselves another freaking guy that'll go for 10, 12 years. But if he dials it back and falls apart, then maybe they unravel, and we like what we see.
I still don't believe in Jordan Love. I still don't think he's the guy. Do you think he is? Unfortunately,
I saw him look like a stud in some games where I'm like, damn.
He looked good in a lot of games.
And I'm just like, damn.
Like
what they did to the Cowboys was wild.
So my thing is, like, obviously, like, I caught a lot of their games, and so many of his throws, I feel like, were to receivers who had no defender within, like, 20 yards of them. You know what I mean?
It's nuts. But look what he's doing with those receivers. No one knows Christian Watson, Jalen Reed, and Romeo Dobbs.
I know, man. But I feel like Packers quarterbacks always make the receivers look like gods. Like, you could put me and you out there and we would. Now, tight ends, on the other hand, their tight ends are always shit.
I don't even know. Tight end is they didn't really
who was their last solid tight end that you remember?
Big Bob, and he can't catch with the Bears.
Yeah.
Big Onion.
Double agent, man.
And we got Mercedes Lewis from him too.
But like, those guys were nothing special. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, I can't think of any.
That's the most thing about this pod. I can't wait. When we start getting the football season,
yeah, dude. Well, and that's what I'm saying too. It's a good time to start plugging that shit right now.
And we're about 2 weeks away from the reveal. Can't wait to win.
Whoever made it this far in the video, we appreciate you and love you.
Yep. Follow us.
Yes.
Gotta subscribe.
Right at the bottom. Read it. Follow us. I mean, that's mainly where we talk sports.
You got to put on our YouTube page too on there.
Yeah, I do got to plug the YouTube pages. But once we start, so I can add destinations to this, it'll go to your YouTube page too.
We should just,
I tagged you. I tagged your YouTube
we
page.
should
Follow what is it, Preston? Your YouTube page.
I need to update it more. We should just put this all on this one YouTube page called This Podcast Socks or the podcast.
This podcast socks. That's what we're gonna go with.
We were talking about the White
Look
Sox.
for it. If we got any people who make logos, reach out to us. We have no logo set right now. We're working on it.
Get a nice one.
Yeah, it was a rough draft. It was a starter, but I would like something like real nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If anyone could do that, that'd be lovely. But for now, follow us on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna call it Twitter for at least another 2 years. Yeah. Follow us there. And then I'll probably start the channel on YouTube, this podcast socks. And then we'll go from there, and everyone follow that. But we got to get people to follow.
It keeps us motivated, keeps us going
Yes.
strong.
Yes.
Hey,
It keeps the channel going.
maybe we'll go live.
Keeps the people going.
Hell yeah, we can go live.
Don't make me sing that song right now.
Do some Facebook
I
Live.
gotta sing once per episode. Right, Joe?
What you got to sing?
I don't know. What do I sing right now?
We sing
Oh,
some-
wait. All right, I got one. Ready? This is for all my family and friends and viewers. Okay, ready? Star of wonder, star of night.
Hit it.
I got to break that one out, man. That's what I go to. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know. I haven't been to church in a couple days.
Oh, it shows.
Wink, wink. But no. For now though, it still helps. Follow his YouTube channel. Follow my YouTube channel. Preston's. What's yours?
At
Toilet Talk?
Toilet Talk PMN.
Yes, and it will be tagged when I post this video. Follow my channel as well, but ultimately it will be posted on the new YouTube channel that will be called This Podcast Socks. It says socks, but we will be talking all of Chicago sports. We'll sneak the Cubs in every so often.
We'll talk every sport. I'll talk
When they deserve it, we'll sneak them in there.
Oh, I got one last thing to say. I know we're running at the end here.
Yeah,
That
let's hear it.
pissed me off. Did you see that Aaron Judge play a couple days ago?
Oh yeah, throwing his fucking hand in the air.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
What a
He's
bitch.
6'7", 6'8".
He knew what he was doing.
Throwing the ball for no point. He does, and it's not even his hand. He's wearing a mitt.
Yeah,
Hand just goes.
he knows what he's doing,
Nah.
man.
Where the fuck's the camera?
Honestly, though, if I'm 7,000 feet tall like he is, I'm gonna be like, dude, look how big I am, man.
Bush move. Bush League.
Oh yeah, 100%. That reminds me of the play. It's a total New York thing. Remember A-Rod back in the day?
04 against the Red Sox. Yeah, I fucking remember. Fucking just swatted the ball out of Bronx.
Yep, swatted the ball like a little bitch. And I remember too a random play against the White Sox. We were throwing a first base, and I think it was A-Rod who just stood in the way of the throw. Like he had a pop fly, and he rounded the base, and he stood in the way of the throw and like blocked it or something. I don't know.
It was against the Blue Jays, and I think he yelled something. He clapped his hand.
No, I know what you're talking about there. That's another instance, but yeah, dude, multiple things that he's done. I mean, gamesmanship, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean?
I mean, I feel like if it was our team, we'd get a kick out of it. Maybe I'm somewhat biased, but
Yeah. No, honestly, if we had A-Rod then, I mean, we would have been like, I love it. Well, you know what? We had our own version of A-Rod. That was AJ for us.
yeah.
People are gonna be like, "Are you
that ball
kidding me?"
hit the ground.
Dude, that ball hit the ground.
Hit the ground.
Honest opinion. All right, let's. Did it hit the ground?
I personally think you see the guy kind of backhanded it. Josh Paul was the catcher for the Angels team, and he kind of trapped it, and it looked like it skimmed the dirt.
I think so too. I think that ball has a change.
That umpire does not see that.
Oh, no way. I think he got lucky and got it right ultimately. But I think if you zoom in, you see the ball it's going in a downward motion, and all of a sudden at the very end, it just skips up.
Like it skims the ground. I'm not saying it full on bounce, but it looked like some dirt. Like, got it.
I'm not gonna lie, we got lucky as all hell that call was made.
That more than what the games I watched yesterday. I remember more about that 05 game. That I remember.
I know. Dude, we're typical Sox fans living in 05.
If we're bored of one podcast here, we could probably do a whole segment about that 05 White
Oh,
Sox.
dude, I'll do what I did with the LeBron video, man. I'll bring up random videos of just, different sport clips of our teams back then and talk about it, man.
Might watch me cry because those old times.
I know, I'll get emotional, man. I'll get emotional.
Keep happening, and it's been 19 years. 19 years, Jimbo, and we made the playoffs twice. 3 times, my fault. 3 times since then. Oh,
It's been brutal.
20 and 21.
It's been brutal.
3 times.
It's been rough.
3 times.
Damn. All right. Pushing an hour here. We're trying to keep episodes short for
we gotta
y'all.
make Craig Goodwin happy.
So gotta make Craig happy. Craig and Matt. Ooh.
I'm not watching number 40.
I'm gonna face 40 channel.
Yeah, you go find Bigfoot, Craig.
I love you guys. Anyone who tunes in, love you guys.
I pray the name drop bitches.
I'll name drop everyone. I'll name drop my dad, my mom, my grandma, my grandpa. Rip.
Oh,
yeah, they're
you're not winning Oscar here. No.
Maybe one day. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah!
Yes, follow at the bottom
2.
of the screen. Follow
I love it, Jimmy.
Twitter handles.
I'll see you again next week.
Hell yeah!
Keep the podcast are rolling.
Absolutely.
Follow, like, subscribe.
Please do. If you're watching this video, follow, like, subscribe, share it.
If we're able to get
more than you know, we got to hit those numbers. We have to hit those numbers.
If we get to, so I think we hit 98. It might be up more now. So I want to see 25 viewer progress here. So if this video gets 125 views by next Wednesday, because I'm assuming we might do it every Wednesday.
Preston will show his nipples on the next.
Me and Vinny will shot, or me and Jimmy. I was looking at.
No, come on, finish your drink. Finish your drink.
I was looking at Benattendi's name and thinking Jimmy at the same time.
Finish your drink right now. Chug up. He just called me another one of his buddies' names. This is like hooking up with the chick and then her calling you a different name in bed.
I was another language. Amy. Jimmy. If we get this if this video goes up to 25 views, if we get every week, if we go up a certain amount of number. But for next week, me and Jimmy, if we had 125 views on this one, we'll shotgun a beer to start the episode.
Oh hell yeah! I'll shotgun. No, I'm not gonna make promises I can't keep.
No, and we'll keep making promises. If we keep hitting goals, we'll do stuff for you each week. But
well, wait a second. We'll see. But let's hit these goals. The ultimate goal is to grow the channel.
If we hit 1,000, Jimmy will buy a Cubs jersey.
Hey, I feel like for me to buy a Cub jersey, we would need to hit 1,000 subscribers.
1,000 subscribers, I'll wear an Aaron Rodgers jersey.
But I'm gonna get the new YouTube channel up. This podcast sucks. If we can get that page to what do you say after this video? What would you like to see it at?
Views?
Subscribers.
Let's try to get 15 to 20 subscribers. Let's start with an easy goal.
Yeah, let's go 15 subscribers, and let's go on this video. Let's go with
125 views.
Yeah, I'd like to see 125 views.
Well,
the last one got about 100.
Yeah,
it just helps. It helps us out.
Yep. Motivates
to grow it.
Things more ideas.
Yep, we're gonna be doing this more.
Subscribers or 125 more views. We'll shotgun beers next Wednesday night to start off the episode.
Hell yeah!
But
till then,
good
love
night,
y'all.
Boy.
Kisses.
Mwah.
Love you,
buddy.
Deuces. Wait, make a thumbnail. Here we go. Do something for the thumbnail so I can. Ready? Okay. All right. Deuces.
Peace.
Peace.